Hey everyone, it's Emily here. I hope you're all having a beautiful day so far. Today I'm sharing with you all things Christmas. I'm sharing Christmas decorating ideas with you, new Christmas decor at Walmart and also Target. And there's just so many goodies out right now, and I'm really excited so that you guys can see what is out there and kind of make the best choice on what you want to grab for this holiday season. But yeah, I've got a lot to get to, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm really excited to share with you these next few items because I saw them in the store and I was like, there's no way. These are such good decor look for lesses, and they're really, really good. So they are these honeycomb trees. This is how they're gonna look in the store for you. And let me tell you, they are absolutely stunning. The best part is that they easily collapse so that when you need to store them for not the holidays, they go right back into the box. Look how pretty these are. Now, these are normally on Crate & Barrel's site for around $10 to $30 a tree. Did you see that? Did you see that? Okay, so there's these two little magnets on here that hold it together. So it's not Velcroed or anything, it's great. And you just pinch it. It's basically like a little booklet. And I've actually wanted to make these, but trying to cut that much pages at a time is really difficult. These come in a set of 3 for under $9. So pretty, and I love the gold shimmer on the edges of this one. The 3 different shapes are gorgeous, but they sell it in kind of a rounded shape for the green, which is pretty, but the red one is absolutely stunning. It's the perfect Christmas red. It's not too bright, it's not too maroon. Like my shirt's a little bit more maroon, but do you see that? It is gorgeous. So you can kind of see the size difference. This is the medium, this is the large on the red. I see all 3 stacked together. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I actually really liked it paired with the cedar garland from my Texas house. It's really pretty, but you could use whatever garland that you have. Don't feel like you have to go out and buy new stuff. If what works for you, you have, use that. But the options they are bringing out this year are so beautiful. So the honeycomb trees also come in green like this. But this is the extra big one. It's 35 inches. There's also a 47-inch one, which is like crazy big too. But it's in the creamy color. So it's really neat. They come in different shapes. This one and the green version, the small 3-tiered, is all rounded. But this one Velcros together because it's so big. I look like a shrimp compared to it. But this would make a great statement as a tree on a table or something. It's literally just a little shorter than the My Texas House tree there. So, like I wanted to highlight these beautiful reindeer candle holders that I shared in my previous video in case you haven't seen them because it's fall related. These are great for Christmas time or all year, but they're so pretty. They come in a set of 3 and they are beautiful metal candle holders, and they're hammered. They're so pretty. But yeah, those should still be on sale for you. I did want to highlight the Christmas bells that Walmart has out at the store. They finally brought out the My Texas House gold cowbells. They are massive. Now the smaller version I think is around 10 inches and that is $10 I think. Still not a bad price, but they do have the old school shaped bell that's $10. That is a little bit taller in size. Really, really good. And then they have the classic bells, all the different bell sets. They did so good on the bells this year at Walmart. I'm so glad that they have them. Again, some of the items you might be able to find just in store. Some of them, they should start being able to be pushed out online for you. So just hang tight if you can't quite see them in your store. You should be able to order them here soon. But again, all the links are in the description box below for you. Just tap that more button next to the title and they'll all pop down right there. You can follow me on LTK. I make these different boards so you can just simply click on the picture and then you can shop all the items through that. Keep it very simple, and also tells you if it's in your store or not, so that's nice. 2 videos ago I was gonna style some of the Walmart decor for Christmas to give you guys some ideas, and some of you asked, like, I don't have a mantle, I don't know how to use the bells and things like that. I'm gonna cover all that for you today's video, show you how to style these beautiful bells. Now, one thing that I like that they do at Walmart is they come just on the regular jute twine. You can leave them on this or you can take them off. So just keep in mind if you want to hang them back up, leave enough extra. But one thing that you can do is you can get a piece of wood, like a wooden dowel, and you can put those on it and create like a really pretty display. And you can put 2 of these together and you have 10 bells. You could buy 2 different sets and mix and match them, which is really pretty, but that could create like a mantle on your wall, and you could hang stockings below it if you wanted to. If you don't have a fireplace, no biggie. But I'm going to show you how to style some things on a cabinet so that kind of acts like a mantle for you in a sense, but giving you different ideas with the Walmart decor, how you can style it and get a really beautiful holiday touch for a really reasonable price. This beautiful wreath is also from Walmart. Now, I liked the wicker bells on it. I thought they were really pretty, but if you wanted to dress this up a little bit more, you would take these bells off, and on the back side, they're just wired on, so it's really simple to do. But you'll just take those off, and then if you were to take, let's say, 3 of these bells and place those in that spot. Let me see if I can fold these backwards so you can see what I'm talking about. Well, you wouldn't have those on there. They're so noisy. I definitely wouldn't do 5 bells on this, but if you hung the 3 inside, that would be really, really pretty. And do you see how it dresses up the wreath a bit more? Just makes it shine a little bit. That's a great idea too. Bells are like ribbon. You can just add them to anything and it's gonna dress it up, okay? You take any shaped bell and put them on your garland in the corner of your mantle if you wanted to drape downwards. That's really pretty. I've done it draped in the middle, so it's a highlighting point on the mantle and stuff. And again, if you don't have a mantle, think of it on a cabinet as well. You could also take the bells and put them on your curtains and hang them from the edge of your curtain just to dress it up a bit. You can do that with just the bells, or you could add garland on top of your curtain rod and hang the bells there. Again, thinking a little bit more elaborate on some of your designs, but it really can just make the home feel so festive. You don't have to do that to every room either. You can just do it in certain areas. But think about that. If you have like an archway over your front door, hang the garland there and then hang bells above that in the middle, or you could hang them on the sides. Be creative. Again, you can separate each of the bells and hang those kind of like as floral picks in the garland and have that do that. So that makes it nice too, because you can, again, it's like a flower or a piece of ribbon. It dresses up anything that you're decorating because it shimmers a little bit. And depending on the color you're using, it highlights that. Just enhances it and makes it look so pretty. So this is my Texas house garland. It's really pretty. It's a cedar. It's soft. It's bendable. Like it's just really flows nicely. This is the star garland that I shared with you in last week's video. And I really like it because, again, they're double-sided, but the star garland was $10. Very similar to Target's star ornaments that they sell that are a little bit pricier, and you get about the same amount. So keep that in mind. I think they have a garland too in it. But if you wanted to take these stars off individually, you can and hang them on your tree. You don't have to use the item for what it's specifically made for. This is a garland. Snip it up and hang those babies on the tree and make it look really pretty. Again, you could use those on stockings too. Snip it off and hang it on the edge of the stocking. So instead of a bell, maybe you like stars. That would be really pretty too. So see how it's just strung on here? If you just snipped it there and made a loop, and then if you ever wanted to tie it back on a string, you could add these to a really pretty ribbon to dress it up, because honestly, the string isn't very pretty. But if you wanted to add this to a garland, you could do that, and I would just cover up the string the best you can and intertwine it. But you see how pretty that kind of just hangs there. Or your mantle, you're going to use command hooks depending on your surface, or you could use suction cups too if it's a really smooth surface to hang the garland. That way it would drape more off the edging like this. And then you can also hang stockings down below. Going back to any type of decorative object that's a little bit harder, like the bells, ornaments, and things like that, you can add those to stairwells, draping down with ribbon. You don't have to use ribbon at all. There's so many different possibilities that you can use these items for. You can dress them up on their own if you want to. So don't feel like, oh, I have this, I have to string it with this. You don't have to. You can use it on its own. You can pair it with other things. For instance, this ornament pick had 4 bells on it, and so I took it apart because they were all kind of separated, and each pick has wires. So you're just going to separate those, figure out how many bells you want together, and then you're going to rewire it. You can put some electrical tape or something on it so it doesn't scratch the material that you're using it with. But again, do what works best for you and what kind of style you're going for. But this pick was like $3. Instead of paying $15 for a set of bells, I got this, and then I just strung it on my stockings, and it made it really festive and pretty. So again, take something and use it in a different way. Put it together and enjoy the process of decorating. Do what you like. Showing you different ideas as we go. But once I fully decorate, it's going to be so much fun. You guys will get tons of ideas from that too, which is just, I really like this season. I love decorating for Christmas. Now, in case you can't get your hands on the My Texas garland, this one is really beautiful. It's a mix. It's got the fir, the cedar in it. It's really, really pretty. It's 9 foot, really affordable. It comes in a wreath as well, but you can see how it looks against my fireplace. It's a really full garland when you fluff it. They have the different trees out at Walmart right now and different floral picks. Again, I want to show you all these so you can figure out which items that you want to use in your home, and I hope it's helpful for you. We're going to cover Target here in a minute. All right, so now let's move on to Target's Christmas decor for the 2024 season. It's actually pretty good. They brought back some repeats, but there's some really new items, and I love the texture that they did for them. And this is launching on October 7th, so tomorrow, or if you're watching this on a Monday or whatever, then it's already launched and everything should be shoppable down below for you. So I'm going to run through it as I've saved it and stuff, but I will say I am very much drawn to the kind of burgundy red this year. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to add that with some rust colors. I found 2 different items that I was like, oh, this is going to be so good. And so I'm going to try to incorporate 2 different themes together. I think it's going to look really good, but we're not there yet, so let's hold off on that. First up is this eucalyptus ribbon wreath by Threshold and Studio McGee. This one's really pretty. I like the red ribbon on it, and I actually like the touches of the red eucalyptus to the wreath itself, because again, it adds a little pop of color in there and just kind of dresses it up. I think that is really pretty, and if you added some touches of gold in there, I think that would be really good. That is $35, so pretty typical for a wreath. They did bring out the velvet ornaments in a different shape this year. They have kind of like a rounded feature to them, and it's 4 for $15, which is a little pricey. So I would definitely say Hobby Lobby is probably the cheapest for the ornaments so far. Different like teardrop, they have 11 for $35. So it's a little bit more. And then they have the glass options in the green and the maroon. These are so pretty. Those are 4 for $15. So not terrible. They're glass, so I like them, but I don't know if I'd decorate with them because they'd probably break on me. I'm kind of clumsy when it comes to things like that. But if you're wanting that star garland that looks like this here, they have that. It's 11 for $25. So give or take, depending on which one you like. Those sold out a lot last year, so hopefully you can grab these ones if those happen to sell out. Have a really pretty berry and winter green floral arrangement. This one is really pretty, and it's $25. A wreath that looks like the mcgee & Co wreath, but it's a fraction of the cost, so that's good. It's good look for less. But they have it in a large and an extra large version. So if you have a larger door or a larger wall you want to cover, or a vent hood or something like that, get a larger wreath. This one is extra large for $45. It's a little pricier, but again, it's much larger. I think it's a 40-inch. Ceramic trees by Threshold, and I think they are really pretty. I love the different shapes on these. I think they're just absolutely gorgeous. They have all 3 different sizes in those. The wicker basket option, and these range from $10 to $20, depending on this, from small to large. So keep that in mind. But they have the wicker basket, and then they have like a luster brown. It's kind of like a shimmery gold. I don't know. I think it's kind of pretty. Again, it's a little bit more unique looking, which I like. It doesn't look like a generic Christmas item. I'm gonna move on to the throw blankets and the stockings and tree skirts because they're really good, okay? So usually they bring out some type of knit. They have like a crocheted scalloped knit blanket gorgeous. They have it in cream and the deep burgundy red. It is so pretty. I don't even know if that's burgundy. That's a pretty good Christmas red, I would say. They're really, really pretty. The blankets are $30, and then the tree skirt is $35, so pretty average. Walmart for the same price on those. And then you have the stockings that are $15. So again, pretty close in price. Just kind of depends on the look you're going for, but you'll see a lot of scallop details in the Target Christmas decor this year. But they have a scalloped tree collar. It's in the basket stuff, and that's $70. So that is a little bit pricey, but it's, again, unique looking. The regular basket, that's another $70, but there is a beautiful metal tree collar. It's gorgeous. It's a really pretty gold, and I kind of want to get my hands on it. And it's $30, so it's really reasonably priced. I will say Walmart's tree collars are between $15 and $30. So again, you're keeping it pretty average. But I did find on Walmart a darker metal tree collar, and I think that one was $16, somewhere in there. Depends on the look that you're going for, but again, these are accessories that can really kind of change the way your decor looks for the season. They're kind of tinsel ball ornaments again. Those are always nice. And then they have their traditional trees. You know, the trees, they change the potting on them each year. So I have the ones that have like the ceramic pot. The pillows, they have some pretty pillows. They have a green one with little trees on it. They have a couple different styles. I'm just going to put the board up here on the screen so you can kind of see it. But all the pillows range between $20 and $30. Most of them are about $25. A lot of good items, but I will say, like the nutcracker that Target has, it's the wooden nutcracker. It's 16 inches tall. It's $20. At Walmart, you can get it for 15, 10, like they're a lot cheaper, and they have come in different colors. You can get different designs. So again, it just kind of depends on what store you like to shop at and what's kind of accessible. Like if you can find this in store and you can't find the other one, go for that one, you know? Bring back a gold set of reindeer. It's $30 for the set of 2. They're really pretty looking. They definitely remind me of the ones that you would find at Home Goods and stuff. So usually the gold reindeer that you guys see on like my coffee tables and on the shelves, those are all from Home Goods, and they're really affordable. You usually get like a set of 3 for like $15, so it's a really good deal. I haven't been to Home Goods yet, but I will plan on going there, showing you what they have for Christmas decor. I have Hobby Lobby to share with you next, to Amazon. So I've got a lot of different stores to cover, and I can't wait for you guys to see it all. There's so many good items, and each store has certain items they're really good at pricing out. So I hope that's helpful for you all. But yeah, again, everything that you see in today's video is linked down below. Let me know what your favorite is. Do you like some of the Target decor, or are you just smitten with all the Walmart decor? I think they both did a good job. But Walmart, I feel like their variety this year is so good. But I love also the scalloped stockings that Target has in that red color. Oh, it's so good. I think it's going to look really pretty with the fireplace too. Anyways, I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for spending part with me. And you can find more Christmas shopping videos here and also in the description box below. Yeah, have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.